Metroid Dread is the latest installment of the Metroid franchise. Released in 2021, it continues the story from Metroid Fusion. Metroid as a whole centers around Samus Aran and her missions throughout the galaxy fighting space pirates and hostile alien creatures. Most Metroid games center around running and gunning with a huge emphasis on finding secrets. In Metroid, you're sure to be bombing floors, shooting missiles at walls, and getting frustrated because you keep forgetting that those damn breaking blocks are right there, but you keep walking over them like an idiot, and now you have to go around the roundabout way again. Metroid games are known for their difficulty, replayability, and emphasis on speed. As they reward you for beating the game in a short time frame, usually with some cool art or Samus having less and less clothes on like the original game. Now, as I said earlier, Dread follows up on the story of Fusion. Following the events of Fusion, Samus is on the run as she had to fight against a rogue faction of the Galactic Federation. She then receives a video of an X-Parasite on planet ZDR. So she goes to investigate, but when she arrives, she finds an evil Chozo warlord, Ravenbeak, who is hellbent on using Samus' Metroid DNA to create an army of Metroid clones. Strangely, he spares Samus' life, but leaves her in a weakened state. Now, Samus must rebuild her arsenal to find out Ravenbeak's plan and prevent him from using the Metroid or the X for his nefarious purposes. Now, I should get this out of the way. Metroid Dread is my second Metroid game, and I have only played this one in Zero Mission, so I'm not particularly invested in the franchise. I do know the general story, and I've seen Let's Plays of some of the other games, so I'm not totally in the dark. I just recently played Metroid Dread as I bought it for myself for Christmas. Metroid is a series I'm relatively new to, and I've definitely been enjoying my time with them. That kinda gives away the tone for the rest of the video now, doesn't it? Also, I should preface, I didn't complete the game. I played it on normal, and didn't get all the secret energy tanks and missile and super bomb expansions. I didn't do boss rush. I only beat the game once, and it took me about 9 hours, so it's more of like a first impressions thing. I don't usually play games past beating them the first time. I love Metroid Dread. It is definitely in my top 5 for favorite Switch games, and honestly contender for one of my favorites of all time. The game just feels so satisfying, finding secrets, beating tough bosses, getting upgrades to the power suit, killing those damn enemies, and combat feels so good. The music is also very good, going for these more atmospheric alien sounds when just exploring normally. Bosses have these intense percussion heavy tracks, and the enemy rooms have this cold mechanical feel that kinda harkens back to the Brinstar depths of the original game. Atmosphere in general is also very strong in this game. There are times that I legitimately felt tense when in the enemy zones. The enemies themselves are also super cool. They're humanoid robots, they're human in shape, but they move like insects and contort in unnatural ways. They make bird-like chirping sounds, and they are on the hunt. If you make a single sound while one is patrolling, it will begin to close in on you, and when you are spotted, there is nothing you can do except run and hope it doesn't catch you. As you can tell, I love the murder robots. They're so cool. I also love the other things that are out to kill you on ZDR, as this game has superb creature designs. I don't know any of their names, but I love the crab fuckers that try to crush you, the flying fish things, that one guy that throws up his annoying children, the whales, and the fucker beetles. This game does something interesting as well, as it shows living Chozos. In the series, the Chozo are known to be ancient, but absent. We see their remains, but never a living Chozo, until now, and I love them. I love their clothes, I love how unsettling they look, I love their language, which, fun fact, Samus actually speaks Chozo in one of the most badass moments of the game. Another thing I love is that the game makes you feel super awesome. You pull off cool flips and shit while shoot missiles at a big scorpion lizard that can make them invisible. It's so good. The other badass moments of Metroid Dread history include Samus' scream, the Metroid suit, Quiet Robe sacrifice, and Ravenbeak tearing off his own wing. That was awesome when I first saw it. There's not a lot that I can say wrong is with this game, as it is super fair. Losses never really feel unfair. While they can be frustrating, they're never out of your control. Every attack has a counter, whether it's the parry or bombs or just shooting it. Anything works. I will say though, the final boss is a bitch to take out. I don't think it needed to be 4 phases long where you have to sit through a long cutscene, and then there's cutscenes in between each phase. I don't think it needed to be that long. Luckily you can skip cutscenes if you've seen them once before, but if you're like me and you rage quit without saving, then you have to sit through it twice. So that was interesting. So as you could probably tell, I love Metroid Dread. and I really want to play the rest of the Metroid series now because of it. In fact, I wrote this review literally right after beating it at 2 a.m. I really have nothing else to say other than I highly recommend it. Go play it.